Hello, friends. Welcome to another Thursday Night Live. Tonight, I have a couple treats for you. So, I have a big stack of cards that we're going to take a look at. And we're going to make a card with the Umbrella Days bundle, which is new. It is one of the online exclusives that just went live at the beginning of November. And it is absolutely adorable. So, we're going to make a card with this and look a whole bunch of other cards too. So, really excited for tonight. If you are here and joining me live, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if it snowed at your house today, because I have been hearing reports that some people have gotten snow. So I did not see any snow today. So I'm going to believe it did not snow at my house. If you are watching the replay, special welcome to you as well. I love that y'all come later to watch the replay. So leave me a comment and let me know if you had a snow day or a rain day. I don't know, one or the other. Or maybe it was sunny. Who knows? Hello, Fonda and Glenda. So glad you're here. No snow in South Carolina. So glad. Very, very glad to hear that. And rain in Connecticut. Well, this will be perfect. This is the perfect rainy day stamp set. All right, if this is your first time here, I am Heidi with Onigo Stamping. I'm going to help you reconnect with your inner artist by using stamps, ink, and paper to make beautiful handmade cards and gifts. All right, so we're going to start by looking at some other cards, and then we'll make this card, all right? So a couple weeks ago, I went to an event. So Stampin' Up! Has a leadership event every fall. Well, it used to be in August. Now it's in November anyway. And it kind of rotates between being in person and online. This time it was online. And so we actually gathered at one of my team leaders' house, a whole bunch of other leaders. This is a leadership event. And we watched the online portion together, which was really fun because we also had lots of really good discussions and things. And then, of course, we did some stamping because you always got to do a little bit of stamping, right? So we did what is called a shoebox swap. And that is where each person designs a card and they bring all the supplies for that card. And then everyone makes everyone else's cards. So these are the cards we made. Now, what I did, if you are on YouTube, if you check out the description to the video, some of the other stampers that were there, they have made videos as well. And you can go check out their videos and see how they made their cards. So lots of value for today. All right. And these are all, for the most part, I think, except for maybe one or two, they are cards using new online exclusives that just came out at the beginning of November. So really sweet. This is the Happy Hibiscus bundle. Beautiful flowers. This was made by Holly, I believe. I hope I get everyone's name in the right card. And it says, thanks for being so kind. It's so pretty inside. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? So, so pretty. Fun colors. And that's the Happy Hibiscus. All right. This is an annual catalog set, actually. This is the sketched butterfly set. And then we have pieces of the citrus paper. I don't even remember what it's called right now. And then there's one that is textured. It's been embossed with the distress tile. So really cool card. This was made by Julie, and I know that she has done a video. So check out the links in the description, and you're going to see her video on how to do this one. Isn't that sweet? So, so cute. You brighten up my days. You brighten up so many of my days. So really a sweet card. All right. I absolutely love this one is so cute too. Actually, I love them all. They are all so cute. So this is the new Perfect Pairs stamp set. And it has this cute little salt and pepper shaker. And it says, we go together like salt and pepper, right? Salt and pepper, they go together. And it has salt and pepper shakers stamped on the back. This black and white paper is from the potions, like the Halloween paper that came out. So really cute. And then just blank inside. Isn't that sweet? All right, this one was made by Jamie, and it is so, so sweet. This is the, I think it's Cake Celebrations, I think is what it's called. Again, this is one of the new online exclusives, but I love how she cut out these little flowers, and then we put little tiny embellishments for the centers of them, which is so sweet. And it says, happy birthday. Really, really sweet card. All right. Oh, who was this one? I think this was Keely. I hope I got it right. All right. The names are all right in the description to the video, though. Tina, you like these? Aren't these beautiful? So cool. All right. So here is the new, what is it? I was just using it today. Hearts of Elegance. It's the Hearts of Elegance stamp set. Actually, it's a whole suite, and this is a lot of the suite. We're going to be using this. Here's a little sneak peek tip hint. This is going to be the set for the next mystery craft box. That's not going to open until December, so you still got a few weeks, but just so you know, that's what's coming. That's what's coming soon. But isn't that sweet? And it's a fun fold card. It has the center part that is cut out and it pops open, sending lots of love. Isn't that just adorable? Totes adorbs. All right, this one was made by Jackie, and this is also using the Hearts and Elegance. Now look how different those two cards look. This one uses the coordinating paper. This one went in a completely different direction. And we have some Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, and Basic Beige on there. Completely different look. Embossed the Sending Lots of Love. Embossed, dry embossed the 3D, the Distress Tile, and the Forever Plaid. I love this Forever Plaid. I hope this sticks around. So isn't that so, so sweet though? So sweet. All right. I also got some gifts, and honestly, you guys, I can't. I think this one was made by Holly. I'm not sure though. I could be wrong, but I think it was made by Holly. But isn't this totally adorable? It has a little pie on it, and it says, this calls for pumpkin pie. This calls for pie. Isn't that so sweet? I love it. And yeah, so, and there were little goodies to go in it too. So, isn't that cute? And then this one, I want to say this was from Dawn. I am so bad at paying attention to things and remembering things. So, but this one has the little, the reindeer from the paper on it. And it's one of the book boxes. So it actually opens. Isn't that cute? Oh, yummy goodies in there that I haven't even touched. So, so cute. And then Jamie made this cute little house. So there's our little house. And it's got a little mint in it. And I just think it's so cute. It's so cute. I didn't want this set, but now I'm like looking at it going, I kind of want this set. That is really, really cute. All right, let's talk about the card I made. Here's the card I made that I'm going to show you how I made it because it is made with the Umbrella Days set. And I just think it's adorable. So let's take a look. Let's get it going using the Umbrella Days. I'm going to go ahead and do the stamping first, I think. We're going to do the stamping and the coloring first. You get out some paper. So I have a piece of white here. I'm going to grab my tuxedo black. I'm going to make my workspace look just a little bit bigger now that I'm kind of done chit-chatting about things, right? There we go. All right. So I'm going to use my tuxedo black memento, and we're going to stamp this little kid. I just love this little kid. I love that there's no face. It could be a girl. It could be a boy. It could be anyone under this giant umbrella. We'll just stamp that. Oh, so sweet. And then I'm going to come over here and hopefully, I think this will fit. We're going to stamp the little puppy dog. I love the puppy dog. The puppy dog is like my favorite part. I'm going to stamp the little puppy dog right there. And then I'm going to grab a piece of white for the inside. I don't make a mess. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment that says, you are the umbrella to my rainy days. Isn't that sweet? You are the umbrella to my rainy days. And we'll just stamp that right up there. I'm going to put my memento ink away, and I am going to grab my Peacock. We're just going to add some raindrops. Some raindrops to the inside of the card first with this little raindrop set stamp. So I'm just going to try to kind of make them go kind of up here. We're going to do them a little bit off. There we go. Just in a corner. We're just going to have one corner with some raindrops on it. And I'm going to grab, I have a piece of Pretty Peacock. And this is, let me tell you the size on this. This is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And we are going to stamp raindrops all over it. We're going to just cover it in raindrops. So here we go. I'm just going to kind of try to line this up and try to get my raindrops straight. Although maybe we'll just pretend it's windy and the raindrops are going sideways. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm just adding a little bit of background to this. There we go. There's my raindrops right on there. Really fun. All right. I'm going to put my pretty peacock away. And let's color our little kid and our puppy dog. I'm not going to worry about coloring the umbrella because I'm going to show you how I'm going to color the umbrella in just a minute. I'm going to start with some Daffodil Delight. I'm going to start with the light Daffodil Delight. Hello, Janet. Welcome, welcome. And I'm going to color the little raincoat in yellow and some Daffodil Delight because I feel like, I don't know, raincoats are yellow. And I just think it just brightens up. It's just a little pop on here. And the little rain boots are going to be yellow too. So there we go. And I'm going to grab the dark. That was the light Daffodil Delight. So I'm now just going to grab the dark and I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of shading, kind of go over the edges and the lines, maybe over part of the pocket. And we'll go over the edges of the boots. There we go. Just add a little bit more yellow in there. And then I want to grab some Misty Moonlight. Grab the light Misty Moonlight, and we're going to color in the jeans. I feel like Misty Moonlight is a good color for the jeans. It just seems denim-y. And then let's just we'll grab the dark Misty Moonlight as well and just add a little bit of dark Misty Moonlight along the edges. Just like that. There we go. Hello, Ellen in New Hampshire. Welcome, welcome. The little girl reminds me of the Morton Salt little girl. It kind of does. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to grab one of my natural tones. Let's see which one I pulled out tonight. It is the 500. I think this is medium light. I'm not sure. But that's the color we're using. There we go. Little hands on there. And I'm going to grab my light crumb cake to color my puppy dog. He's so cute. So cute. So stinking cute. So we're just going to color him. I'm going to leave his ear because I'm going to color his ear a different color. And there we go. I'm going to come in with the dark crumb cake and just add in some shading here. We don't have to worry too much because we're going to put a raincoat on this dog. So we don't have to do too much to him. All right. I'm going to grab the light pecan pie though, because I just want to, I don't know. I just feel like let's make his ears a little bit darker. I just think it's so sweet. There we go. There's our little puppy. All right. It is time for die cutting. Time for die cutting. So here we go. We have our little Morton Salt kid and our puppy dog. I also need to grab a little piece of Daffodil Delight. I'm going to cut off a piece of this. Y'all, I have to tell you what I did yesterday. So I was prepping some boxes for the card class to go that I just sent out this morning. And I went through and I scored the lines in all of the card bases. And I cut all the card bases. And then I started looking at the card bases and realized that the lines that I had scored were off. I had somehow scored them at 4 1/8 inch instead of 4 1/4. It was a sad day. Sad day. I was so now I have all these pieces that are scored in the middle, half sheets. They're scored in the middle, and they're not scored in the right place. They're just taking up space. So, all right, I'm gonna put a little sticky note on our pupper. Hold that down. So I'm just getting out all these dies because there's a lot of dies. Oh, that's the mama. Get out the kid. And then I need to get out this die, and we're going to cut this. I'm going to show you what we're going to cut that out. I'm going to grab these 2 puddles, and I'm going to grab this little one. This is the puppy's rain jacket. It's very, very tiny. All right, we also need some, let me see, I'm just gonna cut some of this. We're gonna make some more space. So I think I'm gonna cut the yellow down too. So we can get lots of things on here because we really just need a little tiny yellow because that little puppy's rain jacket is so small. So small. All right. So we'll put our puppy rain jacket. We have a little bit of Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to cut puddles from Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to cut a couple of the puddles. And then we have the kid with the umbrella. And we'll line that up, and I'm going to put a sticky note to hold that in place. Once I get it in place. There we go. So we'll line that up, and then I want to cut. I feel like there's something else. Oh, I know what I need to cut. I need to cut the umbrella. All right. So I'm using a little bit of pattern paper. Here's the pattern paper. I have a stripe and a polka dot. The stripe is from the Subtles 6x6 Designer Series paper. The polka dot is from the Lily Pond Lane pattern paper. So we're going to fit this in here too because we're going to do one cut. And I'm just layering these up. I'm going to cut these both at the same time because I can. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this just like this. I don't know, like kind of. I guess we'll do it this way. All right. So I'm just going to put that on there. I'm going to cut both of those at once. So we're going to put the top on here. We're going to cut all these pieces all together so we can do some construction work on our card. Oh, takes a lot of strength though because there's a lot of pieces on there. A lot of things. All right, here we go. Here is all of these pieces. Oop, I think that might have moved on my puppy a little bit. He's okay though. There's my puppy dog. We have a couple of clouds that are going to be stuck in there. I know they are. Grab my take your pick tool, pop those out. These clouds are so like, I don't know, they're just pretty. They're pretty. And we're going to jazz them up a little bit too. Here's the clouds. Here is my puppy dog's raincoat, which also needs to be popped out of here. There we go. We have the pieces. Now look what this umbrella did. It cut pieces. All right. So we're going to try to keep track of all of these pieces. Keep them kind of in order so we know where they go. All right. And we have our little person, our little mini person. And then we have a couple of puddles. So all sorts of stuff going down here. Lots of pieces to put on our card front. So, all right. Let's start doing a little bit of assembly. Let's start by putting the pieces on the umbrella. So I cut these out of 2 different colors. And what I'm going to do is that I am going to alternate them. So we're going to do polka dots and stripes. And I could make 2 out of this card, but I'm just making 1. There we go. So these are going to alternate on here. And we will glue them in place. And that's going to be our umbrella, which I think is so much fun that there's these pieces that you can just put together like that. So let's see. And they just go right in there. So there we go. Add all our bits and pieces. And you, of course, could do this with whatever you want. Isn't the umbrella so cute? I love the umbrella. Wait till you see the raincoat on the puppy. I'm telling you, that sold me on the set right there, the little raincoat on the puppy dog. All right. Here's another piece. There we go. And then we'll put the last piece on. Now I could have done yellow. I could have done like some yellows for the umbrella. That would have been cute too. I don't know. It's kind of like the Lost Lagoon. So there we go. We've put the umbrella together. I got a little piece I gotta poke out of there. So there's our little kid. All right, let's put the rain jacket on the puppy. I love the rain jacket on the puppy. I do love to dress things up. I love dressing things up. Like, oh shoot. Knocked it over. I have to cover that up. All right, put the rain jacket on our little puppy dog. Oh my gosh. So cute. So stinking cute. My favorite part. Look at that. Honey cute. All right, I'm going to put, I got adhesive on there. I'm going to grab my dark daffodil, and I'm just going to come in here and add a little bit of definition to that raincoat, just to kind of give it a little bit extra something here. I'll show you that again. So there we go. I just kind of add a little bit of shadow on there just to give it a little bit more. All right, and then I'm going to grab my clouds, and I'm going to use the light gray granite. I'm just going to kind of go over the edges. With a little bit of light gray granite, just to give the clouds a little something extra. Make them look a little rainier. We are going to smudge this out though with our color lifter, or color smoosher as I like to call it. There we go. Let's do this one too. There are cuts in there, but I just feel like I just wanted to add a little bit more. This is definitely an optional step though on this card. So there we go. And then I'll come back in with my color lifter, and I'm just going to go over that, which is just going to kind of smush it out a little bit. You're from DC and not a fan of animals, but always like their techniques. All right. That is just fine. All right. I'm going to just kind of smoosh that out a little bit. There we go. I'm going to do that on this too. And as that dries, it's going to kind of lighten it up even a little bit more. I just want a really light look. They are clouds after all. Don't want it to be too stormy. Just a little bit stormy. So I'm just going over that with my color lifter. And now we can put this together. Finally, let me get the other pieces. They're kind of over here hanging out. All right, so I have another piece of the Lily Pond Lane, and I had to use a different pattern than what I had picked originally, but you can see it's still the Lily Pond Lane, and it's this lovely gray pattern. I don't know, it looks very rainy to me. I'll show you my other sample at the end, and you can see the other pattern that I used on that one. But this piece, I think, is 2 inches by 4 inches, and the Lost Lagoon underneath it is 2 1/8 inch by 4 1/8 inch. Then I have a piece of Pretty Peacock. It is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I have another piece of Lost Lagoon. So we have our piece of Pretty Peacock that is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. This is going to go on a piece of Lost Lagoon that is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. So it's just going to go right on there. And then this is going to go on our card front. Just like that. Put a little green glue on there. And this just goes on our card front. It shifted. My piece of Pretty Peacock shifted on my piece of Lost Lagoon. We will just pick it up and shift it over again. Everything's trying to move on me. All right, there we go. I'm trying to go too fast, not making sure it's stuck down. Stick, stick, stick. All right. Then I'm going to add my piece of the designer series paper, that Lily Pond Lane that I layered up. And I'm going to put it on one side. This is kind of an off-center card. Just going to go over here. I'm going to take my big cloud and put my big cloud at the top. I'm going to try to avoid the slits because, like I said, that glue will come through the slits and make a giant mess. This is just going to go up here at the top. So, so sweet. Then I'm going to take my little kid. We're going to put some dimensionals on the kiddo. I've kind of got a giant mess on my table. Y'all can't see it, but next to me, it's a mess. It is straight up chaos. You know what? This is a little bit closer to a split than I want. I am going to come in with a puddle under his feet, so I don't want to get too close to the edge. I want to be able to get that puddle under there. All right. This, I still don't like the placement of that dimensional. It just needs to be turned. There we go. Maybe, nope, it's still showing. Sometimes the dimensionals are just too big and I should use a small one and I don't. I'm just going to fold it up a little bit. All right, we're going to stick this kid right here. Just like that. And we're going to stick down a puddle. And these little puddles are Lost Lagoon. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this up and kind of put it under the feet. And we're coming off the frame. I'm going to bring in my other puddle. This will kind of go off the frame the other side too. Hello, Joan in Minnesota. So this is just going to come over here. And then this is where our little puppy's going to sit. He's sitting in that puddle. I use a dimensional on the puppy too. I should find my minis. My minis are lost. All right, that fit just on its head. So my little puppy is going to come sit over here. Oh, so cute. Looking up. And we're going to put on the other cloud with some dimensionals as well. And I'm like out of dimensionals once again, which is like the story of my life. I'll just snip up the sides and peel those off. And I'm going to add this one right up here towards the top. And it's going to go off the frame too. All right, we have the inside. This card is cute. Isn't it adorable? I just think it's so sweet. So, so sweet. And sometimes, you know, so often I always put a sentiment. I feel like there's always a sentiment on the front of the card. But sometimes it's like, you know, I don't need a sentiment on the front of the card. I really could just put the sentiment inside the card. So I like this. It says, "You're the umbrella to my rainy days." There's that. And I do want to add just a little bit of bling and a little bit of Winkostella. So I know the Winkostella probably isn't going to show. I just want to come in here. I feel like let's make the puddles a little bit sparkly. Right? Let's put just a little bit of sparkle on the umbrella. Like maybe it's, you know, just a little bit drippy. Just a little bit, just a hint of sparkle. Not too much. Maybe a little bit of sparkle on the puppy's coat because he got a little wet too. So there we go. I know that doesn't really show very well, but there is, oh, you can kind of see that. You kind of see it sparkling there on the puddle. I love Winkostella. If you haven't tried Winkostella, like it does not come through on the videos well enough. So if you haven't tried it, you just need to grab one. You just need to grab one and try it and see how awesome it is. I'm going to use the iridescent faceted gems on this, and these are so, so sparkly. So I'm going to take this one, put that one right there, and then take a couple of small ones, and we're just making it rain on here. So there we go. And there is our little Umbrella Days card. Isn't that sweet? So, so sweet. with our little kid on there. Now you tell me, here's my sample card. And you can see I used a different pattern. This one has kind of like a chevron thing going on. So I don't know, which one do you like better? Do you like it with the chevrons or just kind of the blotchy, the blotchy gray? Just kind of a different look. So there we go. That is my card for tonight. I don't have more Umbrella Days cards because I had all those other cards I shared with you at the beginning. But I love this set. I think it is so cute. So I will be back next week, Tuesday night. We are doing a technique. I have no idea what technique it is yet. I got to figure that out this weekend. So Tuesday night, we will be here with a new technique. Thursday is Thanksgiving in the US, and I'm going to take the night off. So I will not be live on Thursday night because it is Thanksgiving. So have a fabulous weekend. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next week, Tuesday. Bye-bye.